Theon Greyjoy was tortured by Ramsay Snow for years in Game of Thrones, with the latter's motivations showing why he was one of the show's most twisted villains. Theon had an incredibly complicated journey in Game of Thrones, playing both hero and villain at various points, but a large portion of his story was taken up by his being tortured by Ramsay. The torment inflicted upon him was one of Game of Thrones' darkest and longest-running stories, turning him into the broken Reek and establishing Ramsay as one of the show's biggest villains. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. Though Theon returned from being Reek and even completed his redemption by the time of Game of Thrones ending, his suffering at the hands of Ramsay stayed with him. The storyline itself began with some cloak-and-dagger mystery, though more of the dagger, since this was Ramsay, with the identity of the tormenter kept a secret from Theon for part of Game of Thrones Season 3. Because of this, and Ramsay's own nature, then it did lead to some confusion as to why Theon was tortured, but there's a simple, if brutal, explanation. Capturing Theon initially came with a broader purpose for House Bolton, because, as he was a wanted enemy of Robb Stark for the supposed murders of Bran and Rickon Stark. Ramsay took Winterfell from Theon on the orders of the Northern Army, and Theon was supposed to be taken as a bargaining chip to rid the North of the Iron Islanders, but Ramsay had his own twisted ideas. Ramsay tortured Theon because of his own sadist nature, loving to inflict pain and misery upon others simply as he could. Theon in particular was like a pet project to Ramsay, seeing just how far he could destroy him and turn him into his willing servant. Ramsay torturing Theon and turning him into Reek has some added context in the A's Song of Ice and Fire books, where the first Reek was a man-at-arms from the Dreadfort, so called because of his foul stench. Reek and Ramsay became close, engaging in all manner of cruelties with the former just as sadistic as his master. This included the capture and killing of Lady Donella Hornwood, who had previously informed those at Winterfell of Reek and Ramsay's behavior. That led to them being hunted by Ser Rodrik Castle and his men. Reek was eventually killed by Ser Rodrik, who believed him to be Ramsay Snow. The real Ramsay, pretending to be Reek, was taken to Winterfell as a prisoner, and remained there when Theon himself arrived to take the castle. He even served Theon himself after this, become an increasingly trusted ally, before eventually revealing his true self when his men from the Dreadfort arrived to sack the castle. It's also possible, then, that Ramsay torturing Theon was also motivated by having served him, that the memory of having to be in that position made him even more determined to switch their roles. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.